Alright, how's it going? Up the Hill of Beans, it's dreadfully windy, but I think I'll be alright because I've got this little fuzz ball. I should probably wait till I'm home and record this in front of the big camera, but I don't know, when I'm up here, this is when I feel closest to God, so I'm going to do it here. I'm going to tell you that I found out this week that I'd lost a friend, a fellow traveller in the alcoholism recovery world, and somebody who I was close to for a long time. We did kind of drift apart a little bit before the pandemic, to be honest. I kind of drifted away from meetings, which, for which there were various reasons. But yeah, this guy, when I moved here to Arran in 2008, one of the main criteria for moving here was that there was an AA presence. And I knew that there was because I'd been here on holiday and gone to a meeting before in Brodick. Must have been a Tuesday afternoon meeting. So I knew that there was AA here. When I moved here, this friend of mine, Michael, had just started a Wednesday night group in Lumlash, which is where I just happen to live and have done since I moved here. So it was 7:30 on a Wednesday night, Lumlash Church Hall, and that became my home group. And I went to the other ones as well. There was a Sunday meeting and there was a Tuesday meeting, and for a couple of years we even had a summer convention which Michael organised mainly, and we helped out. I used to create and publish the flyers, and Michael was the kind of guy that made you feel welcome and comfortable and at ease. He told it how it was, and there were very few meetings I ever went to that he wasn't at. So it was a bit of a shock when I was driving to Brodick and I picked up a guy thumbing for a lift. It turned out to be a guy I kind of knew. I'm not sure how AA came up, but it did. And I mentioned Michael, and he said, he died. I was like, what? He said, well, I think he did. So I came home and called somebody else I know from the meetings, and sent a message, and he called me back. I said, yeah, a few months ago now. I was like, So, no one told me, and it came as a shock, but to be honest, I'm not terribly sad about it because I know that he was not too well. He'd been through a lot of surgical pain, and I get the feeling that he thought his last few years were a bonus. So yeah, my heart goes out to him. Somebody that travelled with me for many years on the path into recovery, and I'd just like to have a little moment up here in the woods and remember him. Rest in peace, my friend. Godspeed.